They say, in dreams, the house represents the body. The first time I saw this place, it came from nowhere. I must have driven by here 100 times before and never noticed. The first thing I felt was the emptiness it occupied. All alone on 2 acres of dead yellow grass, just across the street from a Popeyes and the cheapest gas station in town, it felt removed, cosmically misplaced. Like there could be a whole other world hidden inside. Windows boarded up as if keeping something out or in. I felt a sense of reverence, like we understood each other. A sign out front read, "For sale," in red letters. I wrote down the phone number, and one day I called. Hi, John. It's Mara. I was just wondering if you could tell me a little bit more about the house on Sheridan.
Well, I live about 3 blocks northeast of that 6575 Sheridan Boulevard location, and I would drive by it every day in the mid 80s. And I was always interested in it because it had a little bit of land with it, and it was wide open. There were no apartments around there. There was no storage units. So I bought it on September 7th, 1988. And then after I was about 3/4 done with rehabbing it, the city of Arvada, they required that 66th Avenue, which was not there, would be put through all the way from Benton to Sheridan.
Oh, okay.
And so, unfortunately, in order to do that, they had to take part of the property right off the north side. And that's why the house today is precariously sitting, almost falling in the street.
Yeah.
So Pearl Bicknell, who was the last person to live there, and she lived there since 1929 with her husband Frank Bicknell. She and Frank lived there, and I'm not sure when he passed away. I've never been able to find out when he died. It was probably in the 60s or 70s, and she continued to live there until she was about 90. When I bought the house, a lot of their belongings were still in there. So, of course, everybody thinks the house is haunted.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, it's not that scary.
Yeah.
But it is an old place, and it's got a lot of nooks and crannies. And of course, there aren't many places like that left anymore that are kind of standing by themselves and appear to be lost in time.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to feel bad when I would go up there to either paint graffiti or go in and retrieve some things out of the house, thinking I really would like to go ahead and do the project there. But its time has come. Unfortunately, you can't stop progress.
Now, every time I drive up that hill, I hold my breath, anticipating the absence. I don't know why I care so much. I've always been afraid. the way human beings live and die and leave things behind to rot in their place. But this house makes me fear less. This house is both a body and a corpse, a reminder. Everything living has already died, and everything dead still lives.